Authorities in Myanmar extended martial law in more areas of the main city of Yangon Monday, amid reports of more killings of protesters at the hands of security forces. State run MRTV news channel announced that 4 districts of Yangon were under martial law a day after security forces killed at least 40 people across Myanmar. More violence was reported on Monday, with local media reporting at least 6 dead at the hands of security forces in 3 cities. Authorities late Sunday imposed martial law on Langtaya, a suburb of Yangon, after several Chinese owned factories were set on fire and about 2,000 people had stopped fire engines from reaching them. China is seen as supportive of the Myanmar junta that took control of the country on February 1st. Various reports quoting the advocacy group Assistance Association for Political Prisoners said more than 30 of the deaths Sunday took place in Langtaya. Nationwide, the AAPP said Monday that Sunday's death toll had reached 44, making it the bloodiest day of demonstrations against the junta that seized power in a February 1st coup. In an apparent bid to suppress news of the turmoil, mobile internet services were blocked on Monday. Previously, the services had been turned off only at night. The blockage of the internet forced the postponement of a scheduled court hearing in the capital, Naypyidaw, for deposed de facto leader Aung San Suu Kyi. She was set to appear via video conference, according to her lawyer. She's been detained since February 1st and faces 5 criminal charges, including accepting bribes, using unregistered communications equipment, and inciting public unrest. The head of the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention expressed concern Monday about the number of people traveling inside the United States in recent days. Rochelle Walensky said during a virtual briefing that the pandemic is far from over and people should not act as though it is. Walensky said more than 1.3 million people traveled through U.S. airports last Friday, more than on any single day since the pandemic began more than a year ago. Walensky said she saw news coverage of people enjoying spring break in locations around the country without masks, all while the country is still seeing as many as 50,000 new coronavirus infections per day. She noted this comes as many European nations are seeing surges in infection numbers after those nations saw declines in new cases and the public began ignoring accepted virus mitigation measures. Walensky said those nations, quote, simply took their eye off the ball. Over the next 10 days, the United States will achieve what President Joe Biden describes as 2 giant goals: the completion of 100 million coronavirus vaccine shots in people's arms and 100 million checks in people's pockets. Those payments are among the disbursements from the $1.9 trillion coronavirus relief package the U.S. leader signed into law last week. Biden said on Monday, quote, the American Rescue Plan is already doing what it was designed to do: make a difference in people's everyday lives. In a message posted on his Instagram account, Kremlin critic and Russian opposition politician Alexei Navalny is being held in a prison camp in Russia's Vladimir region, northeast of Moscow, that is known for its strict control of inmates. Navalny's precise location had been unknown after his legal team said last week he'd been moved from his previous location. On Monday, Navalny confirmed he was fine and being held at the IK2 corrective penal colony in the town of Pokrov, about 100 kilometers east of Moscow. Navalny is one of President Vladimir Putin's most prominent critics. He was jailed earlier this year for parole violations in a decision that the West has condemned as politically motivated. He's due to serve out a 2.5-year sentence and is only able to communicate with the outside world via his lawyers. Oscar nominations were announced on Monday, and history has been made in the Best Director category. For the first time, 2 women were nominated in the same year: Chloe Zhao for Nomadland and Emerald Fennell for Promising Young Woman. Zhao is also the first woman of Asian descent to be nominated for Best Director.
Hi, thank you for watching. I hope the videos are useful for you. Please subscribe to my channel using the button below.